Hello, everybody. Welcome. Really stoked to be here to see all of you guys here. Welcome, Wandering Knights. I want to introduce you guys real quick here. A guy that I met a while back and a guy that I love to watch stream because he and I are kind of in the same games. Everybody say hi to Luke. Luke, hey, man, how do you say your last name? Is it Filipiak?
It is, yeah, you nailed it.
Boom.
That was perfect.
Filipiak. All right.
You didn't even have to ask.
Yeah. Luke Filipiak is a streamer, a cool guy, and he is works for Love Thy Nerd. Luke, why don't you tell us a little about yourself, man, before we get started into Grounded today?
Yeah, so Steve and I met at LTN Con not too long ago, and really hit it off because, again, we're both interested in a lot of the same things. We ended up in a few of the same breakouts and stuff from LTN Con, and so,
If
but
y'all
yeah,
never
it's
been
been
or don't
a
know what,
pleasure getting to know you and the
yeah,
ministry.
if you guys don't know what LTN Con is, it's Love Thy Nerd is an organization that they're kind of like a digital missionaries. They go into a lot of digital spaces like Facebook and Discord and things like that, and they're sharing the gospel. And they also have some IRL missions that they do, which we're going to talk about later because Luke oversees that stuff. But they also have their own convention that they do every year, in which people who love Thy Nerd get together and do cool stuff and have breakouts and also play D&D. Like, I went for the first time ever this past year as like to network because obviously you're getting Save Point started and everything. And I had a ball. Like, it was so cool. Like, I now I'm like, you know what? I went to network that one time, but I'm just going for funsies from this point forward. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's always good too to network. Like I mean, we're ramping things up. We're kind of changing the way we do IRL events, and I mean, networking is a big part of it
Yeah,
because we want to realize, and we want people to know that they're not alone in this like journey into like nerd culture missions, which I'm sure we'll get into.
absolutely.
Um, but to answer your question, yes, my name's Luke. I like Marvel Snap. I like streaming. I like tabletop games, as you can kind of see behind me here. Like pop figures, Lego, like it's all back there, all sorts of stuff.
Dude,
And
Luke, I work at
yeah,
a FLGS, like your friendly local game store, and we sell Funko Pop, and I knew that it was like a collector's thing beforehand. I did not realize how big of a deal it is. We get people come in and they'll be like, "Hey, do you have any Chase Funko?" And the first time somebody asked that, I'm like, "What is a Chase Funko?" And then it hit me because I know card games and there are Chase cards. I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh, these are like the rare ones." And I'm like, I
yeah,
don't know, man. I don't know what the Chase Funko are. Like, go here's our Funko section. Take a look. But yeah, apparently it's wild. It's a big deal.
yeah. It's insane. I have definitely pumped the brakes myself because I picked a couple collections that were attainable, and then Funko just keeps like adding more to that collection, and I'm like, I can't keep up. Like,
For
so
real.
I'm like on the line of like, should I just sell these because I'm never gonna catch up now. But
Well, hey, before we get started here, why don't you tell us just a little bit about Sojourn? Where's it at, and like what kind of church is it? Tell us about Sojourn a bit.
yeah, so I attend Sojourn New Albany. My wife Asia and I are members there. We've been members a couple years now, I think. Um, and it used to be, so Sojourn is kind of like a network of churches here in like the Louisville area. We're in New Albany, which is in southern Indiana, right across the river from Louisville, Kentucky. And so when we moved to this side of the river, we really wanted to be a part of a like local like neighborhood church. We knew of and we had friends that attended other like Sojourn campuses. And so we knew like it was a, good church with a good foundation, filled with a lot of good people. And so we decided to check it out when we moved across the river. And it just happened to be right across the street from us.
Oh, nice.
So we were thankful for that. That is not why we picked it,
Yeah,
but it's just
it
kind
helps
of an
though.
added bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, we were also watching the services online for a time because um, it was like in the midst of COVID, and
Yeah.
so pretty much everyone was meeting online strictly. And but we were able to attend. We loved the preaching there. We loved the pastors. We had already like existing friendships in that church, and so yeah, we've been there ever since. We've been involved. We're on like the like other than kind of like nerdy stuff we're doing there, we're just on the like connect team, which is just like your greeters. Like during the first service, I'm in charge of making sure all the coffee is hot and topped off, and so just simple things.
So you're
like
a hero,
that.
is what you're saying. You're a hero.
Yeah. I don't wear the cape, but yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. Guys, I've been to Sojourn before. Again, LTN Con was at Sojourn, New Albany, and so I got to go there, and I got to sit in for a service, and it was awesome. It was a great service. I was super happy to be there, but what really sticks with me was the worship was like 100% Kentucky blues type stuff, and oh man, it was so good. As a guy who's a fan of Johnny Lang, he's another blues artist, it really hit that itch and was so good. So if you're in that area of New Albany, go check out Sojourn. You're looking for a church, but for right now, hey Luke, you want to play some Grounded?
I suppose so.
If we have to, right? Yeah. I was a smartman this time, y'all, and we connected before the stream. We got it all figured out. We're connected. We're ready to go. So we're gonna jump in here. If y'all don't know Grounded, it's Honey, I Shrunk the Survival Game, is what I call it. You're a bunch of teenagers who have been kidnapped and shrunk by a mad scientist and stuck in a backyard. What's up, Mosaic? Good to see you, man. Hey, we were just talking about LTN Con and how, it was cool meeting people there. And I remember meeting you there, man. If you guys don't know Mosaic fan art, you got to go check out that art. It is so good. But
Todd's been cranking some stuff out too. He just he did Raphael, right, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
I saw
nice.
a Punisher one. Did you do another Spider-Man one recently? I'm trying to remember. But yeah, he's been posting those.
So it looks like my stream is lagging. It did this last time I was playing Grounded as well. It's just Grounded that does it. And for whatever reason, if I just clicked off the screen so there was no sound, it fixed it. And I don't know why that fixed it. I don't know what the sound is doing that... come on, what is happening here? What the sound is doing that it's causing these problems in the stream, but it is. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to get some music going in the background. You, unfortunately, chat, will not get the sound, but you will... What? Why? Okay, now what is happening here?
Also, it could be just your like PC with a heavy load, and so it's a little bit choppy for me as well. But it's because I'm on a video call and running a game and have a streaming. So if you go into your settings and just dip it down, I put mine to medium, turned off motion blur.
Because I've done that before for me too. Let's see, game setting. No, not there. Options. Is that where that's going to be? Display. Yeah, I got my quality at low. Turn the blur.
I would turn off motion blur because.
Where's that at? Depth of field blur? Was that it? I don't see motion blur.
It's like at the very bottom right now at 20% of your screen.
Oh, right there. There it is. Yeah. Turn off motion blur. Cool. Yeah.
All right. Let me see. That's a little better for me.
Yeah, for whatever reason, this game, man, just makes my stream kind of chug, and I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I mean, Fortnite does it for me. It's part of the just figuring it out.
It's a little better, but still not great to watch. Looks like it's a flip book,
Looks like that little red thing's itching for a fight.
Try one more little bit of messing with things here. Got my quality at low.
Consulting Detective
We'll cap the
Weevil,
frame
hot
rate
on the
at
trail.
30.
He's got a nose for the truth.
I guess. I mean, I don't know if any of that stuff is going to be doing anything for it, but... Oh, there we go. That did it.
There you go.
Yeah, it looked like it was the frame rate. Okay, cool. We got it. All right, so yeah, it is basically Honey, I Shrunk the Survival Game, where you have been kidnapped by a mad scientist. You've been shrunk down, put into his backyard, and now you need to survive.
Well, logic dictates that there are probably
He
more
has
of these
all these
stations
miniature
around.
little stations
Maybe if I keep
around
searching,
and
I'll
whatnot,
find
so-
some clues.
I
Or
had just started a
someone.
new game. Oh, that's right. Everything's unpowered right now. So Luke and I are in here brand new. Luke, you said you played this before. Did you encounter any of the bugs? Like, do any fighting, anything like that?
Well, I played this back when it was like in the beta, so it was a pretty well polished game for being in beta.
Yeah.
There was a lot you could do, but you could only do the
look at the
story
size
up
of that
until a
egg.
certain point, and so we did that.
Honestly,
like,
I'm
me and
just
my
glad
buddies
it's not
created
big
a
enough to
base
squish me.
and kind of did that, but
You and me
Did you
both.
find any spiders?
yes, we definitely ran into some spiders.
Those things are
Hark,
horrifying.
yonder
Oh,
lady of the
that's an
Clover Forest.
arachnophobia
On
thing
what
here,
errand
chat.
does the
If
day
you have
find you?
arachnophobia, this game may be a little bit rough. Yeah, Steam Ridley, man, he's in there talking about the spiders. They are for real
Wow,
terrifying.
what is that?
They are number one, like,
Looks kind of like a
accurate.
bathroom scale.
I would say, like, they look like probably what you'd imagine a spider would look like. And then number two, they are very aggressive. They want to fight, and they will fight you happily. So we're at a point in our game right now where there's orb weavers and wolf spiders, and the orb weavers are like, yeah, whatever, man. We got some bows and arrows. We climb a. What do you want me to do here, game? Game. Everything says offline, unpowered. Okay, cool. There we go.
I'm analyzing a pebblet.
Oh, nice. The raw
What are they
science is
telling
what
me
you
to
get,
do?
like, to get upgrades and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of following what it's telling me in the top corner here.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
That's right. I'm trying to get ahead of myself here. All right, craft a peblic axe. Find and eat some food. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, crafting. Which one's crafting? Photo mode.
All right.
Open crafting. Want to craft an axe.
Did I not craft a pebble axe? I thought I just did. Oh no, I crafted a crude rope.
Pebblet. Crude rope.
All right, now I need pebblets. That's what it is. I done did it, chat. We got a pebblet axe here. Nice. Now it wants me to eat food and find water.
Ooh, pebblets?
So the pebblets just all over the ground.
Yeah, I got it. Here we go.
Okay. Can I eat any of this? Consume. Nope. All right. Typically, you have to like kill a weevil or something and then consume the raw flesh. You know,
It's a
like you do.
speedy little green corn puff.
There we go, like this aphid here. Aphids are so fast, though.
There we go. I'm chopping grass.
Nice. Yeah, grass is
Yeah.
like a pretty. Grass and clovers are
Like
pretty,
the planks.
yeah, standard.
The
That
inventory.
not drunk or something? It's coming
Oh,
right at me.
There, raw gnat meat.
Hey,
Come
buddy.
here, weevil.
Clutch now.
Hey, come grab this weevil if you want some food.
Trying to figure out how to drop this
Ooh,
grass.
doing
left
that
trigger.
jaw workout.
I'm on mouse and keys.
Oh.
It's gonna take a minute. Left trigger. What would left trigger be? Oh, there we go. I just threw them. But what's up, Steve? Other Steve?
Oh yeah. I was like, nothing much. Good to see you. But
What am I doing with this weevil?
eat it. Take the food right here and eat it because that's one of our things is find and eat some food. There's a weevil right there. Oh, except for it didn't count it for me. I don't know why I didn't count it. Maybe mushrooms would work then?
Choke it down, Pete.
Did that give you the next step?
Investigate the mysterious machine.
Yuck.
What's this thing?
Gross.
Right here.
Can we go on top of it?
Oh, there we go. Find and eat a mushroom.
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein,
I'm
like
like, I
Kaminsky,
do
like
like,
Schmechter, like all of Albany.
Curiosity killed the tiny Pete.
games like this where it's got the survival
Looks like this thing
element
hooks
to
up with
it,
those lasers.
Nothing happened. Looks like the other two
and
lasers
like
are
the
blocked.
creative side.
After all that build-up, this big mysterious
I
computer
don't
doesn't
know
do anything.
if it actually is, but
Man.
it sounds like Alan Tudyk,
In my
who does the voice
experience,
of the mad
that's
scientist.
99% of what using a
and
computer is all about.
It's always
These
like,
things
Alan Tudyk
are
is always a
never
gem.
gonna catch on.
Yeah.
Find out what's weakening one of the lasers. This is what I was trying before.
We gotta get.
Right here, if I remember correctly. Is it this thing? Okay, did I hit it? Man, I don't remember. Dang it. I thought I remembered.
It's been a while, huh?
I'm over here trying, like,
mean-
in my other game, I'm like a fully armored with bow and arrow, poisonous bow and arrow, and leaping on things. And so this has been been a minute since I've explored this area, this beginning of the game stuff here. Let's see
Yeah,
here.
I'm just going to the like tripod.
Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Please translate from Nerd Speak Box.
An ant. Whoa, why don't you just stay over there, small red
Oh,
insect?
I figured it out. I think.
He's got it, y'all. It's fine. I also got to find clean water. So if you see any drips hanging from a leaf or whatever, let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Find what's weakening the lasers. I think we did. There's some mites.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just climbing up this thing. I'm probably
I
gonna
actually
die.
think it's the tunnel that's in here. Craft and equip torch. Okay. And then craft a bandage as well. Alright. I'm excited. Again, in my other game, I've been... I just got casually started streaming on my own with it, not with the rest of my with the group. And I told them, all right, I'm not going to make any progress. I'm just going to do some stuff. And I fully, like, roofed our house. And it just... I don't know why I'm so excited for them to see that. It's like, look, guys, I built a roof.
Nice.
All right, let's see here. Here's a tortured crude rope and dried chunks. Dried chunks sounds gross.
Yeah. Found dry grass. That's probably where you get dried chunks, maybe.
Let's see.
Yep.
Crude rope, fiber bandage. I did need to make one of those. And then, where can I find crude rope? There it is. Oh, I need more plant fiber.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. Have you ever been spelunking, caving, Luke?
I have actually.
It used to be like a very real hobby of mine to explore the caves in Washington and Oregon. I had like, full jumpsuit, helmet, gear, everything like that. It was one of the most random hobbies that I like really got into.
Yeah.
All right, there's that.
Yeah, I lived on Guam for 8 years.
In Guam?
Uh-huh.
Crazy. Missionary?
And there's like a few caves all throughout there, and we would go check them out and find these really tiny but like elaborate caves and stuff. Which, that's when I was in like middle school, high school, and now I'm like, I ain't going in there.
It's dark in there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Shadows.
All right, I got
What you got
I got
now?
a torch now. I was a youth pastor for like 10 years, and so I took students a couple of times into like easier caves. And
Yeah.
then one time, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna get a group of my older high schoolers and see if they're interested in going into a more challenging cave. And so I told them all the gear to bring, and I brought them to a cave called Dead Horse. I think we're going in this cave over here if you want to follow me. A cave called Dead Horse, and traversed through the whole thing, and there's 2 entrances to it. Like, it's a long tunnel, and we go into one side, and we get to the other, and it just happens to be flooded. And so we have to turn around and go all the way back, which,
Good
again,
night. Sleep
not a
tight.
big deal.
Don't let the red mice
But
bite.
the students themselves were like, "We're trapped! Oh no!" I had to tell them, "No, we're not. It's gonna be fine, y'all. It's gonna be all right."
That's funny. Yeah. There was one. It was just a big open cave, and there was like one section you could slide through. This was probably the most popular cave, but it was this big, like it opened up into this big like natural like spring like cavern, and so we would go there, and it was a hike to get there.
Right.
But we'd go like swim and just hang out in there, and then it wasn't too far from just like a cliff line where we used to like jump in. Where it was like 20 to 30 feet jump.
Really?
But it was pretty sketchy. Like the weather just had to be perfect.
Man, that is just something that I don't know why, but cliff diving, like that kind of, I never really got into that.
Did it a handful of times. But there was definitely the last time I did it, I was definitely pressing my luck because the water was real rough that day.
Did you hear something that sounded like a big far-off explosion?
Are you a coffee drinker?
By that,
Tea.
do you mean that far-off
Okay.
explosion,
Yeah.
avalanche,
But I'm a
Saw your mug
tsunami
there.
sound?
I'm sipping on.
So
some
you heard it
coffee
too?
'cause I'm just always tired.
I think that's called adulthood. I for real get that though, just being tired all the time. I have, just full honesty, I have an anxiety disorder. And so every once in a while, but when it's a disorder, oh, there's some raw science down there. When it's a disorder, it doesn't really, like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. And so sometimes I'll just have an anxiety attack. And for me, that means my brain is going like 100 miles a second and cannot focus on any single thing. And therefore means I can't sleep. There's no possible way I can sleep. It's like somebody's screaming into my ear constantly. And oh yeah, that person happens to be myself. And so, yeah, being tired is something that I'm sadly familiar with. Okay.
Yeah, I can resonate with that because I too am a very anxious person, and up until I was all through like high school and college, and then it wasn't until I was out on my own where everything started to click, and it's like, oh no, that's actually a thing.
Yeah, exactly. That was so weird for me. Mosaic, I went caffeine-free 1-1, but still drinking coffee. Oh, so you are you drinking decaf, Mosaic, or are you into are you just saying coffee is your exception? Oh, there's an orb weaver. Dag nabbit. Y'all wanted to see the spiders. There's one right there.
It goes without saying, but that is a big spider.
Decaf all day, every day.
I hate decaf. Like some people hate on decaf. It's like that's not real coffee. It's like, leave me alone.
Yeah, why are you gatekeeping my coffee?
Oh, I found water. I think. Yes.
There's a lot of water on the ground, and it's nasty water. Mine's trying to, like, my quest right now is to find clean water. But we got to make it, if you look up, you'll see like a fall-colored tree. That's where we're heading right now, to that big old oak tree. I just want to give the spider some time to wander off somewhere else.
Oh, it's getting
I'll
dark.
try to get to you.
Should probably find somewhere to crash.
Build a lean-to.
Oh, right, also that. I just whiffed that clover 3 times. There we go.
Let's see.
Let's get closer to the tree.
Clover leaf.
Oh, right. It's on the other side of the log. Hey, should I Leroy Jenkins this?
Huh? I don't know.
I'm going for it. Please, spiders, don't kill me.
Oh, there's a ladybug here.
Ladybugs are fine. Spiders are what I get worried about. There we go. Made it. Oh, one of them saw me. I heard it screeching at me from the background.
Oh, great.
It's all right. The orb weavers can't jump, so if I just get some elevation, I'm fine.
I see you up there.
Hey, where is it? I heard a screech and then nothing. Okay, I gave up on me. Hey.
I'm up here with you.
So if I remember correctly, oh, there's an orb weaver over there also. Look at him, chat. What's up, Magic? Good to see you, man. Glad you're in here. I don't know if you've ever seen an orb weaver spider the size of an SUV, but there's one right over there if you want to take a look.
Oh, there's a little science depot or whatever that is.
Yeah, right, right past that spider. Yeah.
Let's go this way.
Yeah.
I'm following.
I am happy to see. Well, actually, I have mixed emotions on that the map is the same. I'm glad because now there's some familiarity and I know where to go and what to do. But at the same time, it'd have been nice to get a new place to explore. Still don't have any clean water. Huzzah. Alright. No! Oh! Well, here I am. You around here, Luke? Where'd you go?
I was building a lean-to.
Oh,
like
nice.
My
Good call.
objective was telling me.
You know, like my
I was
objective was telling me.
I was not causing shade.
Uh-huh. Sure, man. Deserved, though. That's fine.
There, I set my respawn point, so when I inevitably get eaten by a spider, we're right here.
That's a good call, actually. That's a good idea. I should probably do that also.
Oh, an acorn?
Yeah, once we find the hammer, we can set that up. There's an orb weaver wandering around over there, just so you know.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah. Let's see, where was that lean-to you built?
It was like back where we were. It was like on a rock,
Let's see.
like by the water. It has a nice view.
Oh, see, that's the important part. You know,
It's right here.
location, location, location. Yeah, I see it. Thank you. If you're in real estate, you gotta know, man. You gotta know this is.
Yeah.
Hey, Fid.
You can't find anything better than this view.
Set respawn. There we go. Okay. Then there's some like purple light flashing over here, and that's where we're supposed to be going.
Light flashing. Let's do it.
All right. Well,
Come here, you little green
Oh
sausage.
yeah.
little green
You're
sausage.
not actually thinking about eating one of those, are you?
Absolutely.
While we're heading into the lab here, why don't you tell us a little bit about Love Thy Nerd and kind of what you do with them and what your guys' goals are.
Yeah. So I
Also, be
am.
careful for that wolf spider. Those guys are the worst.
Don't think my
great.
go-to spider elimination
Spiders
strategy is gonna be much use on that.
Oh, would you look at that? Their fall damage.
Yes. I have this set on mild difficulty though.
Perfect. So yeah, my official title at Love Thy Nerd is the IRL Events Lead. And so, if you don't know, IRL stands for in real life. And so,
This place is
you know,
getting
it's
pinker
used
by the
like
minute.
if you and I were playing this game, and I'm
Man.
like, hey, you want to meet up IRL?
Yeah.
We could meet up IRL, hang out in real life. And so, what that entails for LTN, like everything under that, is our like events, like you were saying, our LTN Con. We are working on, like LTN Con was very much like a conference and convention, all
Those
you
look
know,
like
mashed up
idealized
into one.
geometric
And
shapes in that
we're
painting.
working on kind of
They
separating
can't be
those,
real.
just in order to allow us to do more events. But also we could just focus on our like conference side of things, where we can train people up in what it is that we do, equip people to better love and serve their nerdy neighbors in ways that we do.
It's always been such a good tagline that you guys have there, like mission statement, equipping people to love and serve their nerdy neighbors. I like that.
Yeah, so that's very much like, you know, we don't necessarily like see ourselves as the only ones doing this. We want to multiply it and not just, you know, grow like exponentially.
System reboot in progress.
We want to teach people what it is that we do and how we operate, and in order to reproduce what it is that we're doing in other communities.
Acting
And so,
science manager for this project.
LTNCon was a
I
big
am
part of
also
it.
a
And
robot.
moving forward, we'll have
I am sure this all must be
something
very
along the lines
disorienting
of a
for you,
nerd
but hopefully I can
culture
explain.
ministry summit where we can bring people in and train people up and
I
again,
suspect you
network
are many. Why are you?
work together.
I suspect you.
So that's just kind of like one side of it.
We're speeding through this, chat. The story is the scientist is the mad scientist, and you need to find your way out yourself. There it is. You got it. That's pretty much everything. It's way more
Nice.
comedic and it's funny when we're
Damn.
actually playing it, but for us just sitting here chatting on stream, it's not. It's nothing that we need to really pay attention to. So you and I were talking earlier about kind of like mission trips that you guys do. Tell us about that. Like, how is Nerdy Missions? How does Nerdy Missions look for you?
Yeah, so that's the other side of the IRL events. Is we have our own events, but we also take nerd culture missions trips, and so what that looks like is typically we will go to some sort of convention, whether that's like a local Comic-Con or like a really big
I'm not picky.
tabletop convention. And we'll take a team, and we, if
scientific
the
breakthrough.
opportunity is there, we will put our team and we'll put them in booths with some of our friends either in the industry
This
or
morning, I
they
installed the
have,
borrowed lab modules.
publishers and
Another one of my
developers,
forgotten inventions from the
will
early days.
put
I had
volunteers
such grand notions back then.
in their booths in
The
order
Kinder
to
Science
like
Mini
help
Quick
demo
Little
games
Chemist Lab
or fill,
educational
like,
toy for
stock
children.
shelves, answer questions.
But
train
no,
them up.
Wendell, we can't possibly put
so that they're able
hydrochloric
to do
acid into
that
the hands
well.
of children. The lawyers will
Because,
never agree.
No, you've been in ministry for a while. If anyone listening like,
It's a good
has
thing I never told
experience
them
being
about
in
the
ministry and
Bunsen
using
burners.
volunteers, sometimes
Odd that Armand has been using my
volunteers are
toy
just a
pieces
warm
in
body.
this way.
That's not what you need exactly.
I
And so
digress.
we want
The
to
lab
provide
network
people
is
that
now
are
up
not
and
just
running
warm
in the
bodies
backyard. I'm
in
planning to
these
dedicate each
spaces,
one of them
but,
to a different function.
competent, excited,
Main power will run through
well-versed,
here.
like,
The Oak Lab is the
volunteers
center
that
of
are
operations
going
for the
to help
backyard.
push this company.
The second
push
lab
these-
is nestled
these
into the
people,
hedge.
Developers,
Such
publishers
wonderful
forward.
views from up there.
And so that's
Side
just
note,
one
I'm
side
worried
of it.
that Armand's shoddy manufacturing
typically,
of the lab
if
pieces
you're
will cause
volunteering,
them
it'll
to
be
fall apart over time.
a 3 or
But they will
to
do
4
for
hour
now.
shift, like on the show floor. And I'm just like grabbing things off the shelf over here.
Yeah.
No idea.
That's what it's there for, man.
But and then in whatever your off time is, we're wandering around the show floor. We're meeting people. We're getting excited about what we get excited about.
There's like an ant farm down there. We're probably not ready for that yet without any
Okay.
weapons. So, but
Oh, you don't think I'm ready?
we could try. I imagine it would not go well.
But we encourage people to go like, hey, we talked about Unmatched the other day.
Yeah.
And so it's like, hey, you're a fan of Unmatched. They have something releasing here at the convention. Like, by all means, go wait in line and snag that, because while you're doing that, you're going to meet other people that are in line just excited about it. And that's just a really easy connect point.
Yeah.
Where you're standing in line, you guys can talk about something that you both love. And it's kind of just like it's easy.
And it's
Easy to
intentional
talk about
in a
something
way
you love.
that I feel like oftentimes ministry isn't. I feel like a lot of hobby missions is saying I'm going to do something and then waiting for people to come to you. So things like I'm going to have a game night, or I'm going to
Ladybug coming
do
through.
basketball nights or whatever else, and then waiting for people to come to you. But Christian Ninja, you did see raw weevil meats, but it's okay. We eventually learned to cook it, so it becomes delicious. I mean, just scrumptious, truly. But anyway,
Food.
but
What's up, Ninja? It's good to see you, man.
there is just that that ability to go out and say, hey, instead of waiting for like having an event, which again, I'm not saying anything against that,
Yeah.
but the opposing side of having an event and waiting for people to come to you is going out to where these people are and identifying with them and talking to them and also introducing them to, the gospel. And that's awesome the way that you guys have that laid out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and one of the things we say is we want to encourage, equip, and empower people in nerd culture missions, and so, or in nerd culture ministry as a whole. And part of that, like LTN Con or like some of our meetups, like our Twitch, that's a landing page. That's a landing pad for people to come where we can encourage people. And then this next step after that would be something like our conference or summit, where we can take that next step and equip people and kind of teach people like this is what we do. Even like one of these mission strips, we can like there's some training like this is what we usually do. Oh, there's a spider.
Yeah, this is kind of a spidery area. Where'd that lean-to you built go?
I think it's further. Oh,
Oh,
here
it's a
he
wolf
comes.
spider. Oh, you better run, kid. We better scatter because them things is vicious.
I'm running.
I'm going in the water. There are also water spiders, to be clear.
The lean-to.
Maybe we'll just build
That
a
is
new
an
one.
excellent.
Maybe we'll build a new one where there isn't a wolf spider nearby. Good grief. Ninja, we are just chatting about number one, Sojourn near Albany, the church that Frost goes to here, that Luke attends, because we're hoping that some people seeing this later will be like, hey, I'm a nerd, and it looks like there's some nerdy folk at Sojourn, so maybe I'll visit there. And then we're also talking about Love Thy Nerds IRL Ministries. That's our conversation right now, just talking about what it looks like to be a Christian missionary, like how you actually balance that and what you do. And then, of course, we're playing Grounded and trying to survive wolf spiders.
Yeah. I love how that came out and we both scrambled.
Yes,
Bye.
run!
I have
Okay.
no idea where you are right now.
You can hopefully see my head. I can see you. I think we went different directions. I'm going to build a lean-to over here. This is actually where we have our base in my other game, which I'm realizing right now, we randomly picked it. It's a really good spot. Like, there are no spiders here. There's nothing horrific waiting around the corner. It's a pretty safe, calm spot. So I'm just going to build a lean-to right there. Set this as my respawn point. And
I believe I got back to mine. I'm gonna I can rest, right?
whoa, Ninja. It's also video games, not just card games. Gosh.
I'm gonna sleep for 8 hours.
Oh, good
Nice.
call. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. I've seen
Organizing
Frost plays.
card games.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
get out of here.
Man,
No, so you joke that it's 75% putting our logo on things. Like that's exactly what we're not trying to do.
right,
It was
right.
funny that you made like the joke because, again, like I said, we want to train people up and send people out, and we're not saying, "Hey, this is how you can start a Love Thy Nerd game night, or a Love Thy Nerd whatever, or Love Thy Nerd outreach, or hey, you should go, check out one of your, like local Comic Cons or whatever, and tell people about LTN." Like that's we're not doing that at all. We're saying, hey, this is how you can start a community game night, and you don't have to slap the LTN badge on it at all. because again, we're like, even streamers, it's like no matter what your size is, and like everyone's reaching someone else, and so you don't need to, in order to reach people, you don't need a LTN badge of approval or anything.
Man,
How many?
Ninja, you're joking about Bubba with the amount of like LTNs he'll have on him at any given moment. That's something that I have like tried to balance in my brain. Like, we have save point shirts and stuff that we made for me, and I'm like, yeah, but how often
It's
am I
no
allowed to
women
wear these?
crime,
And it's not
but
weird anymore.
it's better
Like,
than nothing.
so I'm glad that Bubba's like real proud of this thing that he helped create, and because it is a brilliant, wonderful thing. I have imposter syndrome, and so I wonder, like, is it worth the shirt? Is save point worth the shirt? I don't know, guys.
Well, here's the deal. I also am wearing, like, I'm wearing an LTN shirt and an LTN hoodie, but like mostly because they're just some of the best that I own. Like, they're
cozy,
soft.
yo.
It's like, they're fantastic. I just decided to rep Sojourn. I'm wearing a Sojourn beanie,
Oh, nice.
so I'm all about it.
What
Uh,
the
But
heck?
like,
Is
it's
something
very much
burrowing
so
under there?
the like just
Either
quality
that or my lunch
over
didn't agree with me.
just trying to rep.
I legitimately wear Love Thy Nerd logos more than I wear Save Point logos. Like, you're not lying when I say
Tremor
they are
detected.
It's just cozy stuff, man.
Something's
that I,
afoot.
that I enjoy.
I don't see a foot.
This is not a paid sponsorship, I promise.
Your
Where are we
office
taking
is
it?
filling with exhaust fumes? Question mark. Ninja, what are you talking about, man?
Well, that sounds like Bubba's office is his garage, and if he would run in his car, that would make sense.
Stephen Ridley says that he exclusively wears shirts with his face on them, and you know, that's fair. It's one of those things where when you have a face that you know is just, you know, top notch, you want people to be able to see as much of it as possible. Both on your
The
face
best
and in
punch
shirt.
to the gut you'll ever take.
I have a Moviga
Oh,
shirt.
it's true.
But
Speaking
I
from
can't
experience.
Find it. I feel like Asia might have accidentally claimed it.
Man, that is just being married, right? Like, like, sure, I have this thing, but my wife took it.
Yeah.
We're supposed to go analyze a grass plank. I'm wondering. Oh, no. There's we can take it into the lab. That's where we should take it. Yeah.
I thought we were like building something with it.
We can also do that. But I don't know.
Where's your lean-to?
It's over here. I'll show you.
Also, I need to like eat something.
Mushrooms are pretty much all we have right now until we build cooking stuff. I bought the like how to build cooking things, but we also need to find some like weed stems and whatnot. My lean-to is on the rock
had
over there by
mushrooms.
the purple punch thing there.
Purple punch. Okay.
You see it? I mean the punch thing,
sure I'll
not my
find
lean-to. It's
I remember the purple. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I can go inside his can.
What is this?
Nice.
Okay, there we go. All right, I got some juice or whatever that was.
Soda pop.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice. Something, chat, that you will learn about me is that I love puns. I am a big fan of puns. And so, number one, Stephen Ridley, the exhausted pun. Good on you. Well done. Applause. But also, this game tosses out puns every once in a while, and I love them as well. I actually read a book called The Pun Never Rises, or The Pun Always Rises, something like that. And it was kind of a boring book, but I read it. Puns, so. There we go. Now we can build stuff.
Workbench. We need grass planks, sprigs. That's what I'm short on is sprigs.
I'm trying to like see, trying to remember what is going to be the most useful thing to analyze Gnat Fuzz is keeping something.
A tiny spider. Get out of here, dude. Ooh.
Short on brain power. Oh yeah, the bow. That's why Gnat Fuzz was so good. The bow is like the game-changing weapon in this, because most spiders, other than the wolf spider, most of them can't jump, as well as like stink bugs and bombardier beetles can shoot, but not that far. And so if you get a bow and get an elevated position, you can take out like 90% of the bugs in this game. And so getting that bow early on is pretty... This is your Grounded Pro Strat, chat. Welcome back to the Grounded Speedrun.
I'm getting attacked by a spider.
Hey, don't do that.
Try it. Can I, like, bandage myself? Oh, there we go. Nope, I'm dead.
Alright, I'll
What
get
in the
you.
world? I was trying to get away from that spider. It was just a tiny one.
I see, yeah. The Orbeaver Jr. No. Orbeaver, no.
But, so, I was explaining something earlier, and I want to
One tiny feet.
Oh, yeah.
Back
Yeah,
in the game.
yeah, go ahead.
because I definitely got distracted by that spider. And then Russian Ninja. He's awesome. Are you doing the workbench?
I'm going to eat some mushrooms.
I'm not
and
picky.
I'm going to see if I have enough to build a workbench. Let's see here.
I think I have this stuff for a workbench.
But do you have the stuff to build a workbench?
I do, workbench.
Nice.
Let's do it. I'll do it over here next to your lean-to.
Nice.
Just make it look real nice.
So you got to hit B now. There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. You're not on the. You're not on the controller.
Oh, I'm figuring it out. But we want to encourage people. We want to. Now I lost my train of thought again. Equip. We want to equip people, and so we equip people on our mission trips. We do that through our conference and summits, through our resources online, and then we want to empower people. And so empowering people, like, again, getting people to start leading like their own mission trips to different conventions, or starting like their own local nerdy, ministry / game night, or whatever it is. And then to the point where they're encouraging people, and then it just comes full circle. And we're, again, it's not, hey, how big can LTN get? How many things can we put our badge on? It's how can we multiply and get people to do this as well.
And that's like such a healthy aspect on missions. Like I've said from the very beginning that if Save Point can make ourselves obsolete, if we can help train churches to like minister to nerds in a way that's attractive and welcoming to them, and all churches learn how to do this, and suddenly Save Point is obsolete, that would be incredible. Like I would be 100% okay with that, because what's way more important to me is that people are seeking and finding the gospel than that Save Point has a function and purpose. So just having that healthy aspect of like, we want to equip you to do this. Like we're not here so you can look at us. We're here to equip you to do this stuff. It's a good thing. In
Right.
Greek, I'm a Greek nerd. In Greek, there's the kerygma and the didache. Kerygma is the like sharing the gospel, converting people for the first time, and then didache is discipleship. And I think that, especially in like digital missions where there's not a lot of in-person interaction, the kerygma can be a lot easier. Just like the sharing the gospel and telling people about Jesus and trying to be an example, but the actual
Tastes
like
good.
didache of sitting down and discipling somebody and teaching them how to make more Christians is a lot more difficult to do over a computer.
Yeah.
Are you? Okay, you're alive. You're just sleeping.
Me?
Oh no, I'm right here by a ladybug. Hey, Asia. Glad you're here. Welcome. We were just talking about, before we jumped in here, actually started, we're talking about your cooking streams and how I had never caught one before. And I finally just followed your page and like peeked into one of your old streams. And it's amazing and I love it. And I want nothing more than to watch you cook all the time. So that got weird.
That's not weird.
Okay, I gotta analyze a clover now.
How does one? So it's showing me there's water right here because I need water, but it's like on a grass
On a blade of grass,
blade.
you gotta either get up there or jump, or you can chop down the blade of grass. So here,
Oh, here we go.
you got it.
Oh, do I go below? Oh,
Okay. I knocked it down for you. It's on the ground now.
No water filtration tablets needed.
okay, that makes sense. So we got water. This is just like eating and drinking simulator right now. It's like I'm always.
I even set it on again the lowest setting, and so that's literally
I'm
why
sure.
I changed it to easy, because the hunger and thirst meters get pretty like constant maintenance on the harder levels, and it's just less fun to me. I like the exploration aspect of it. Okay.
There you go, I just had
Science!
Okay, clip that, take that out of context, everybody, and go ahead and just post that anywhere you can. Luke, quote Luke Filipiak, I just had so many mushrooms.
Oh, there's a spider.
They come out of nowhere, man, and they're horrifying. The worst ones by far, at least to me, are the wolf spiders, because they can
Yeah, I
jump.
think that's what's over here. I was trying to get to you. Oh, here we go. Here's the entrance. I was trying to find you, and then it was just like, boom, wolf spider.
Man. Oh yeah, underneath the tree there is a. I was just analyzing some stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, craft a piece of armor. There we go.
Orange. There we go. Okay. I think we passed each other somehow.
Yeah.
Because I went into.
You went into the lab. You can come out of the lab now. We got to go craft some stuff. I think we're going to be hunting for armor parts, which is going to be like fibers for crude rope and clover leaves, because I think we're making clover armor.
I'm in.
Man, so do you typically play like mostly PC games?
So before we started the stream, we were chatting, and I was telling you like I started on Xbox,
Yeah.
like and streamed from my Xbox, and I'm very much an Xbox guy. Like I love Xbox. I
You're
grew
gonna
up
draw a workout.
playing Halo when I could. I didn't have an Xbox, but all my buddies had Xboxes, and so I like played exclusively until I bought a PC because I wanted to stream, like play
all
games
geared
and
up.
stream from a PC, and because of that, I was huge into Apex at the time, so I'm like, I'll just start gaming on PC, but like I completely abandoned Apex because I didn't want to play on Xbox. I wanted to start playing on mouse and keys, and they didn't have cross progression. And I'm like, well, I'm not starting over, so I'll just play other things until they introduce cross progression. Well, they probably never will because EA is just stuck in
The
2005.
worst. Yeah, no joke.
And so I'm like, I guess I'm not playing that game anymore because I pretty much do, like, not because I'm like a PC fanboy or anything, but just everything's just easier. So yeah, for the most part, I'll play on PC. I really do like mouse and keyboard, but things like I'm playing through God of War, Ragnarok, and so whenever I play that, I'll boot up the PS5, but I'll play it on my TV as opposed to my like gaming monitor.
Man, that Orb Weaver Jr. in my other game, they do not wander out this far. He's wandering right around this area pretty constantly. Surprised.
ready to just build some walls here.
Yeah, he may need to die. We may need to go find some more naphtha, build a bow and arrow, and just do a good murder. Do a good murder. Okay, so we have... Let's see, what would be a good thing for us to build next? Oh, food. That's the big one that I'm thinking about. So, let's see here. Roasting spit. Pebblet, sprig, dry grass chunk. Okay, I need one more of each of those things.
I'm gonna just like build some walls.
Good call.
Just because
That's
what I like doing.
That's smart. That's
I'll just
real
like
smart.
build things. Like I've done enough of the objectives. Now it's like I just want some walls, you know. We need our privacy.
Yeah. Come on, man. Man's house is his castle, whatever that saying is. Dry grass chunk. Dry grass chunk. That should do it right there. And then, chat, what did I say I needed? I already forgot. Roasting spit. Sprig and a pebble. PC gaming is something that I was always a console, like hardcore console, everything. And it wasn't until Game Pass existed that I was like, well, maybe I'll do some PC gaming. And for real, the ease of Game Pass has, I would say, I'm probably 50-50 now. When it used to be 100%, 0%. I'm probably 50-50 now of PC and console gaming. Game Pass is such a brilliant strategy.
No idea if these walls are gonna work. Gonna find out.
Well, there's a ladybug crawling through our
Oh, there's a
base,
ladybug in
so-
here already.
So much for that, but in your defense, you haven't started on the team yet. All these are doing, dude. Mind your business. All I want is to build a roasting spit, and it's over here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna jump on top of this ladybug, and we'll see if it tries to fight the ladybug.
Yeah.
Sure does. Get him, ladybug. Get him.
Even I'm really creative after those missions.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
right.
Feeling good. My plan worked, y'all. And so now we get to watch like a mini kaiju fight. What would you call a mini kaiju?
Yeah. It's insane. Who's gonna win? Everyone place your bets.
What's the old movie tagline? Whoever wins, we lose. Man, they're taking their time though, huh? I love seeing you just run by with grass in the background, like, hey, I'm just building some walls over here. You guys do your thing.
Did you guys look at this wall? It's coming together.
Yeah, it's looking good, man. Good job.
I just like built it on the line of that rock.
Right, I went out to do a specific thing. I should do that.
No, I believe in you.
Thank you. Thanks, Dad. I mean, dude.
Isn't it, like, hire one of these ladybugs to carry all this grass on them.
Plays brewed. Oh, missing ingredients? What? I'm not missing ingredients. Roasting spit. Why won't let me? What are we? Crap. Oh, do I not personally have them? Do you have them? Maybe that's what it is.
What is it? What do you need?
3 spig, pebblets. What food do I have? No, I have everything. Oh, dry grass chunk? I have,
Looks like you have everything.
5 dry grass chunk, 3 sprigs, and 5 pebbles. It says missing ingredients. Why won't you let me build this? Please.
Here, let me look.
Lurk away, Steven. Lurk away, my friend.
What is it that we need?
A roasting spit is what I'm trying to build here. Oh, never mind. It worked that time for some reason. Oh, it was because There was a fight going on nearby.
Interesting.
Oh, the ladybug won!
Let's go.
Yeah, I got a spider chunk out of that.
All right, there we go.
Pro move, ladybug. All right, so now we can start roasting some meat here.
I also just realized I could do like windows and stuff. So we're definitely gonna have some windows.
Frost over here, interior home decorating. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
We're not savages.
Come on, man.
We're gonna have a nice looking place.
Eventually, the insects will have like what's called revenge moments, where if you've killed a bunch of them, all of a sudden like 5 of them will spawn and just directly attack your base, and that's it.
Doesn't sound great.
And so you end up building traps and things like that, and so your base ends up looking all Mad Max. All right.
Just like a fruit
Stem? All right, I guess we're not gonna have. Wait, where do you get weed stems?
You need a higher level axe to chop down weed stems, and so a lot of
No
what this
windows
game
for us.
is finding ways to get science, and the best way to get science is by finding new items to
I feel that.
to research. And so the best way you do that is by exploration. The game's got a real good loop, guys. Hey guys, it's a fun game. Everybody go
Hey,
play
Finn.
Grounded right now.
No, I remember me and my buddies did play this a bunch when it first dropped. So I'm glad you brought it back up.
Man, for real, I don't know what it is about this game, but it got me hooked, man. I spent probably, I don't know, 3-4 hours just building a roof on my base the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
Just that loop of going to get grass, coming back and building it. Going to get grass,
That's what
coming
I'm
back and
doing.
building it. Yeah. It's a good loop. I'm over here just walking in circles while talking to you. I might as well I'll help you get some grass here.
'Cause we can make a like chest, right, to like hold stuff.
I don't know if we can do that yet. Oh, that's what I was doing. Acorns are needed for that, and to get acorn, you need a pebble hammer. So I was going to build a pebble hammer. Also, eat some of that meat behind you on the roasting spit.
Meat behind me.
It's good and healthy.
I don't see meat.
It's
right
on
here.
the roasting spit. Yeah, you can just
It's good.
nab.
Just pretend it's beef jerky.
Oh, gross! What was that thing? Oh wow, that gave me. There we go.
See,
Love that. What is this? Is this? We'll save that juice for later, I suppose. So let us.
I'm going to go get some acorn stuff right now, so we can build some chests and other acorn gear. Oh, and a shovel. So we can start getting some good meat. So, hey, what are some of the ministries you guys got there at Sojourn? What kind of stuff do you guys do? I've heard many times from the LTN community that Sojourn is the nerdiest, like nerd-friendly church that they've ever known. What kind of stuff do you guys do?
Well, it helps that me and Matt Warmbier, the founders of LTN, are there. Because like this is just what we do, you know.
Right.
You don't have to. There's already a bunch of nerdy people in there, but we've got, you know, like you were saying earlier, we have a bunch of music nerds that love great music, and we have a great band that plays Sunday morning. But also just, you know, we started a game night there with. There's a member of the church that really wanted to see it happen. And he asked if we would want to be a part of it, and we were like, yeah, of course. We'd love to. And so he, for the most part, heads everything up. We just
That's awesome.
show up and bring games. But this member of the church, will schedule everything, make sure, design everything, make sure people are showing up. And we just show up and play games. But the really cool part of it was, like, we wanted to do this. obviously. And we approached the leaders, pastors, elders, like in our church. We're just like, hey, we want to start a game night. We don't necessarily want it to be like the Sojourn game night or the Love Thy Nerd game night, because we want to reach the community.
Hey, Mr. Ant.
And when you make it like the Sojourn game night, you know, it's just easier to be like, oh, that's just kind of like another church function.
Right.
People don't really want to show up, so we still have it in our church building, but we call it the community game night, and people from the, you know, neighborhood and the local community show up and play games with us.
That's awesome.
And so that's been really cool. Not to say that it's impossible naming it, you know, after the church or whatever.
Right.
But it definitely makes it a little bit difficult.
That's something that is very true that I think a lot of people don't consider often, is when you just tag the church name on something, it immediately becomes a church event, and that immediately gets some people a little offset. You know, they're not, maybe not. That's really smart of you guys just to call it a community game day. I like that.
And it goes into the fact that we want people to be able to replicate it, you know, not necessarily like, hey, you guys should start an LTN game night. So yeah, it's been great. So like, we approached the pastors and elders. That sounds like really official. We just like showed up one day, went into the office, and we're like, hey, we want to do this, and they're like, yeah, that sounds great. Like, what do you? Here's like the keys. Like, this building is just as much yours as it is ours, because you're, you know, members here. So whatever you need, like, make it happen. And it was really encouraging because they do that for everything almost. Of like, if you wanted to start something like for the ministry or just like for community, they're just like, yeah, let's make it happen. How can we help?
Man. Have you hit any barriers or like speed bumps of that's cool but not Dungeons and Dragons, or not, you know, whatever thing?
No, they like,
I love
they
that.
trust the members of their church. You know, like you go through a membership class.
Yeah.
You know, like what your church, you know, where your church stands on different things. And so it was very much like, yeah, make it happen, and like let us know how we can help. And so it's like, it's in the church bulletin, it's, you know, on all of the announcements, it's everywhere.
That's awesome.
And you know, it's not just that. Like, there's other people in the church that are like, before we started doing a game night, people in the church went and were like, hey, we really like swing dancing. we see a need to like teach swing dancing classes every month. And they're like, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Like,
hey, chat, if any of you are left out there, is there anybody else who does swing stuff at their church? Because my church does swing dancing, and Eric,
really?
Yes, Eric from Nerd Chapel was saying that his church does swing dancing, and now here you are saying that you guys do swing dancing, and I'm like,
that's hilarious.
Is this a thing? Like, is this a thing that churches do? And I
don't
didn't know it. We thought we were cool.
Well, you are, because you were saying our church was really cool and nerdy, and so that just means your church is as well.
We are as well. That's right.
Yeah. You probably started it.
Yeah, I'm sure. We're the first church to ever teach swing dancing.
So same thing, where it's like, I've been a part of churches, and I'm not saying like this is the wrong way to approach it, but I've been a part of churches where it's like, hey, it's the pastors and the elders that are like, hey, we really need this like youth outreach ministry, like which one of you wants to like volunteer to do it, or like, hey, we really need this, like which one of you wants to do it. And it's kind of like reversed to where the people with that passion, so us being nerds and we just want to play board games and connect with people over board games, we approach them and be like, hey, we want to do this. Like, you don't need to find volunteers to run this thing, because we already want to do it and we see the need. And so they're like, yeah, go for it.
I built chests in our house, by the way. We have storage now. something that inevitably comes up in pretty much every stream that I do, because obviously it's exactly what we're talking about, is the odd reality that there are so many churches out there that they think that gaming, whether it be video or board or whatever else, is like a waste of time, and therefore they don't want it in their church or they don't want anything to do with it, when it's like an incredibly useful community tool. Bringing people together in a way where they're having fun and playing, where there's no pressure, where you don't have to, know that sports team or anything like that. You can just show up and people will teach you how to play a game or anything else. You don't even have to be good. They just want you to be there. It's such a huge tool to be utilized, and it's strange to me that more churches don't.
Yeah.
Look at you and your blueprint mapping here, man. We almost got a whole round here.
I know. Oh, I need to put in a door. I think that would be helpful. Let's see if I can even build one.
Let's continue doing my part here. I'm
Grass
going
door.
to...
Yeah, I need weed stems. We'll get to that point. Well, I also started like building like too high, so I'm like filling in gaps right now.
You can lower them, but then they don't connect. So like I said, this is exactly where my other base is. And what I had to do was build 2 half-circle walls that just happened to overlap for each other. And that was the way that I was able to get them smooth. Oh, I see what you're doing there. You're just building some into the ground there. I see that.
Yeah. Nice, it's working. We're doing it.
Making it happen.
It's happening. All right, okay, let's take a look and see if we can like get an upgraded axe or something, because I need some weed stems.
So I think the upgraded axe comes from ants, so we may want to go do some ant murder.
I saw some ants.
Yeah, and the worker ones aren't that big of a deal. Or not the worker ones. The worker ants aren't that big of a deal. It's the soldier ants that you end up needing to look out for, so...
Okay.
There. Also put in some planks here, and then...
Do you have a weapon other than an axe?
A hammer. An axe and a hammer is all I got.
Take that, vampires!
I haven't heard that line before.
I'm gonna sleep for 8 hours.
Oh, cool. Let me run over there.
This is
we both have
completely
to do it,
unrealistic. Oh, do I have to wait for you?
Yeah, but that's fine. I'm on my way there. It's a good idea, so it's not nighttime.
I didn't know that.
Wandering...
This is completely unrealistic, though. 8 hours of sleep.
What? That's absolute nonsense. That's why we like to play video games. We get to live our fantasies, like having a job and getting 8 hours of sleep,
Exactly. But yeah, so back to our game nights. Like, we've been doing it for over a year now, of just hosting game nights every month. We do the 3rd Thursday of every month.
We'll need to eat and drink, by the way.
Damn! Give me a plate of this.
True. You're right. There's some juice over here. Is that gonna help me?
Yeah, it will.
And so like this last one, we had like 51 people when we did a
heck yeah,
count, which is super cool. I was super encouraged because it's like I see these families, I see some regulars, I see some new people like coming in, and people are like they were like mixing and mingling. Like it wasn't just the same, families. Just all sitting at the same table playing a game on their own. It was just like, yeah, people very much just like meeting new people. And that was just something that was super encouraging to me. Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to facilitate community and bring the community together.
Is there a specific board game or type of game that you like more than others?
That aphid as a pet.
I like, again, it kind of plays into this a little bit. I really like the I like tile placement or like city building games, and so I've got one behind me It's like you're building a settlement on the map. You're trying to build the best settlement, and you're drafting the tiles and
Oh,
cards,
pink think bug. That got me. That got me
yikes.
good. Sorry, chat. Didn't mean to yell in your ear. Rip your ears. Sorry, Luke.
You're good. But stuff like that. So there's multiple things where we, or multiple games where you're like building settlements and cities and stuff like that. That's kind of my jam. I like doing that. There's one. It's called Evergreen. It's rather new as well. But you're like building a forest. And it's like you win by having the best forest.
When you say rather new, do you mean like last month or so?
Like in the past year, I believe it's come out. I think they launched it at Gen Con last year.
There's a game that just released recently that I had never heard of. It starts with an E, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, I'd never heard of this game. All I know is in our store, we got 3 copies of it, and then all 3 sold out within like a month. And I was like, wow, this must be some hotness. I didn't even know what this game is. So.
Or what? Was it Evergreen? Or what did you say?
It might be. I don't know. I don't remember is what I mean.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because, like, I mean, before I met anyone from LTN, like, I did not have really any board games. Or, like, I had no experience other than, like, Risk and Catan. And it's like, yeah, working in that space or, like, just being, like, a part of LTN just really opens your eyes to, like, how many things are out there that aren't, like, mainstream, Monopoly.
Right. Man, figuring that out, I knew board games and I had a few, pretty cool ones. Catan was a gateway board game for a lot of people, and it was for me too. And so after that, I got a few others. But it wasn't until I started working at the game store that I was really like, my eyes were open to the amount of games that were out there and all the crazy, awesome, and wild things that you could play and do. Cooperative games are my jam. I love working together with people and being able to like succeed or fail as a team, particularly as a father of 3, and knowing that like, hey, if we lose, it's not one kid that's losing; it's the whole family, And so things like
getting into it, I'm a very competitive person. I've made people cry playing Ticket to Ride. That's like my downfall.
You
like,
were going to say something good. You were going to be like, that's a proud moment of yours. I could hear it in your voice.
Well, that's how that's how I play, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I completed all my objectives. I have as many points as I'm going to get. I'm most likely not going to get any more. So I'm going to just make sure other people don't get all of their points.
Right. Yeah, you're playing spoiler, man. For
so
sure.
I'm very competitive in that way. And I want to make sure, or like, when I heard of co-op games, like I like co-op, video games, but I'm like, board games, that doesn't sound any fun. Like, I want to destroy people. But yeah, I learned pretty quickly that there's some, really fun co-op games, and I didn't really realize that there were co-op board games. So
yeah, we have the Forbidden games are a big feature in our house. Forbidden Island, Forbidden Desert, and Forbidden Skies came out recently. We haven't picked it up yet. Man. Okay, I just researched some Red Ant stuff. I did not double check to see if it got us any Red Ant. They're called the Insect Axe is what it's called. There's the second level of axe.
We'll check.
Let's see here. No. Dang. Oh, it got us the Red Ant Club, though. That's what it is. It got us the second level of club. Which is very useful for going and hunting, like, bigger enemies. One thing I love about this game, this may actually be a really, really big part of why this game has stuck with me, is that it has when you craft at a crafting table, anything that is within a certain amount of like space from you, any sort of chest or basket or whatever that has stuff, can be used when crafting. Like, it does not have to be on your person. So you can dump everything in your storage, and as long as your crafting table is nearby your storage, you can use anything that's in the table. It's wonderful.
That's what I'm kind of doing right now. I'm just dumping everything in here.
Yeah. Let's see, is there anything that is going to be particularly useful right now that I'm thinking about? The grinder is
Yeah,
good.
it's crazy how many board games there are.
And then
They
new
come
ones come
out
out all the
just as
time.
often, if not more often, than
Yeah.
video games.
So wild.
But man, they're fun. We just played one called Chai. Some friends of ours in the industry, they're Steeped Games.
Mm-hmm.
They're publishers, and they have a game called Chai, and it's all about like tea merchants, like who has the best tea shop, basically.
My store, we have once a month what's called Forced Fun, and
Nice.
it's 2 hours after close that we are scheduled
Meals
to
on
work.
wheels.
So it's like work, we're getting
Okay.
paid for it, but we pick out one of the newer video games that have come out recently, or not video games, board games that have come out recently, and we learn how to play it. And it has been, yeah, super cool, way fun. The most recent one we did is a newer game called,
That was refreshing.
well, why can't I remember the name of the game now? It's Flamecraft.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude,
I
Flamecraft
haven't
was
played
so
it.
good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard fantastic things about it. I've seen it played. Actually, at our next mission trip, we're going to Charlotte, North Carolina, to some friends of ours that put on a convention of their own. We're going to help volunteer and just kind of fill in some gaps that they have.
Nice.
And they have a new thing this year that they're doing is the hot game section. And one, like, basically what that looks like is it's just going to be a lot of the new, like, recent hot games. So, like, Flamecraft and all of that. We're going to help kind of just, like, run those tables. So these games are just going to be set up all the time. And people will be able to come, like, learn it, play it, and leave. Like, they don't have to pick up the game that they just played.
Man,
So it's really cool, and Flamecraft is one of them. Evergreen.
the art in Flamecraft is so good, and it has puns. You know, I was talking
Yeah.
earlier about puns. It also has that. So, okay, let's go ahead and build me some more armor here. I'm gonna get myself a hood and shin guards of the starting armor here.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some
I'm gonna
armor.
look at some of that. Let's do.
And then I think I'm gonna
Um,
do some ant hunting. I think our next goal right now should be hunting ants to build ourselves some clubs. And then once we build those clubs, maybe we can venture into the actual red ants tunnel. And also take out some worker ants. Because I think, actually, now thinking about it, are soldier ants. I think the soldier ant mandibles are what get you the insect axe, the second level of axe. That also means I need to find ants. Oh, that's something that you can do, by the way, in the research stations. There are like, what's the word I'm looking for? radar type things that can scan the area and let you know where certain things are. So like I can go look for red ant parts and it will let me know where all the red ants are.
Very cool.
Which I'm about to do.
Acorn.
Yeah, I don't know where all the acorns went.
All right, I need to make some more rope, get more clover.
There's clover just to the west, I think, of our base.
Sprigs. I need some sprigs.
Science!
Sprigs are like plant fiber. They're kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got an eye patch.
What?
Yeah,
Nice. Nick Fury over here.
that's right. Oh, here we go. We got some level 3. Oh, some more gear, some more armor. Okay, this is what I want to hear. Oh, it's unpowered. How do I power this? What? Question mark? Why is this unpowered? I don't understand.
My sprigs at?
Where are my sprigs at, yo?
Aw, our guy's got allergies.
How many sprigs do you need?
I'm just kind of like loading up the base. 'Cause
Gotcha.
Almost everything needs sprigs.
Yeah. And crude rope. That's why eventually getting the grinder is a really good thing, because you can like set it up to make you like 5 or 6 crude rope at a time, and then just come back and get a stack of rope. Oh, people creature, right?
Let's see what's around here. Location marked on the map.
How do I don't remember how to do this. What do I need to? Oh, Y again? Is that what this said? No, stop it. What do I do?
What'd you do?
I'm trying to peep a creature here, and it's not. I don't remember how. Oh, it's RB. That's what it is.
Got a new one.
All right, there we go.
We did it.
We did it, everybody.
Weevil.
Now we know Weevil stuff.
Is that all you need to do?
There's like the hit Y and you can look at a creature, and then I love it
Gotcha.
because it's fake goggles. They're putting their hands up to their face like this,
Nice.
but it works.
Yeah, I got your stream up. I'm watching you, what you're doing, while I'm out on my own. Oh, I found all the sprigs here.
Nice. Where are all the ants? I know there's a place where there are a lot of ants, but there are a lot of ants, and the moment you start fighting one, they turn aggressive, and it's like, oh no, what have we done?
One of my early clips from Twitch is a buddy of mine giving like this speech on top of an anthill, and then just like charging into the anthill and immediately dying.
Getting mauled.
Yeah,
I love that.
it's hilarious.
Oh, here, acorns are back. So I also want to make some shovels. Do you have a mallet yet?
Not yet. I'll come do that.
I can also make you
I was
one.
like making some. I was making a bunch of stuff. Now that I'm done with walls.
I want to be able to dig up the grubs over here, because grubs are also an ingredient in a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Man, the more I think about it, we got a real good base here. Good job, Luke. We're doing real
Yeah.
well, real quick here.
Great walls. No doors or windows.
Doors are for cowards. I don't believe in barriers because I keep breaking them.
Yeah. All right, here we go. this in the chest here. Is there a way to just dump everything?
You can hold X and it will dump everything that's already in there. So if you have plant fiber and there's plant fiber in there, it'll take all your stuff out. But if it's new things, you have to individually put it in.
Feeling a little safer now.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I just made a grip of crude rope. There we go. All right. Now, yeah, shovel. We're so close to building a bow and arrow too. Just more gnat fuzz. The only place nearby here that I know that has gnats is also surrounded by spiders and mosquitoes, and it's not a fun place to be. All right. Let's go get a grub. Let's go get some grub, quite literally. How did that... Hey, Luke, how come we call it grub? That just... Now that I think about it, that does not seem like the type of thing I want to call my food.
Dude, I don't know. I've never thought of that. But you've ruined the word for me, so. There
we go. Got some grub hide and grub sludge. In case the word was not ruined enough for you, here's some grub sludge.
What happened to all my sprigs? Oh, wait. What do I need to make rope?
Plant fiber. But they're like, I just put like 10 ropes in there.
Yeah, I think I used them.
You sure did.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I need fiber, not sprigs. I was like gathering so many sprigs.
That has also, at first, like eluded me, the difference between fiber and sprig. Like, look, it's a piece of a plant. They're all the same thing, right?
Yeah. You're telling me I can't make rope out of this? It's all green.
It's all green. It's all the same thing. All right. Grub juice.
Science.
No new recipes from grub juice? Come on, man. Okay, what's going to give us a new recipe? Oh, I bet crude rope. Nope, it sure didn't. Okay. Grub hide, acorn bits, or raw aphid meat. I'm going grub hide. Give me something good. Nothing. You monster.
Oh, I'm getting all the fibers.
That's me? Which one is you, Mosaic? I'm seeing that late. Oh, lurk while I work. Oh, I see. You're also lurking over there. Hey, we always appreciate
like
a good
how
lurk.
I just roll in chats now. It's like I'm always working on something.
Working from home, because my real job is, like I said, I work in a game store, but mostly I'm a social media manager. And so working from home has been this really weird thing where I put on Twitch or YouTube on a second monitor, and I can do that for a really long time. Like,
yeah, that's pretty much what I do. If I'm in a stream, that's what I'm doing.
yeah. Okay. Why did I just get the grub? Oh, I got the grub stuff because I thought I was going to get us new recipes, but it didn't. And now I'm all sad. Oh, is that a weevil roast or a weevil meat? That's a roast. I have
all right, so we could do a hammer. On a shovel?
Yeah. The shovel gets you clay and helps you dig up grubs and things like that.
I guess we'll do it. What don't I have? Oh, acorn shell. Well, I have a hammer, so I could go get an acorn.
I just busted all the acorns. We don't have enough shells anymore? What happened to all the shells?
Wait a second.
Oh, there's another place nearby here that's worth visiting. Maybe in the morning. that I totally forgotten about. Oh, how do we make a spear? Spears are also really good. Because spears can be used underwater. I just need a pebble, that's all. Where are all of the rocks? More pebblets, please. So under the water there are, number one, water spiders, which are terrifying, and they all come out at night, so don't go in the water at night. But then second of all, there are tadpoles that are non-aggressive even when you're attacking them. They just kind of try and swim away, but they provide meat for you every time, and there's a ton of them in there too, so they're a real good source of just jumping in, stabbing some tadpoles, and coming out and getting some meat to roast. Well, the aphids are also everywhere. I don't know what's going on with that. Not mad at it, though. Where are the pebblets?
Dude, with the acorn jackpot.
Nice. Everybody's dream, the acorn jackpot.
You're gonna turn around and there's gonna be a spider though.
I'm just thinking to myself, I'm going to look over here for pebblets. I know it's spider territory, especially at night, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I don't know why I'm doing this. Probably because it's close, and that's it. Let's see. I'm going from clover to clover here, always trying. I still don't see any pebblets. The closer we get to spider territory, the more scared I'm getting. I don't have arachnophobia, but this game, I'm scared of the spiders in this game.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, I think I see one up there. All I need is one. Nope. Oh, it was a grub, though. I'll take a grub. Where'd you go, grub? Where you at, yo? Oh, yep, I knew it.
I'm trapped in a web!
Dag nabbit. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. I know, you're all mad at me for invading your territory. I'm so sorry. I was just looking for a pebble. One teeny tiny rock.
You can break pebbles too and make pebblets with the hammer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just tried it. So I have a bunch of pebblets for you.
Oh, I may have needed a pebble and not a pebblet. I may be lying right now. No, pebblet. Yeah, pebblet is what I need. Yeah, that's for, it's a tooth?
Vitamin?
I think, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It might be a vitamin or something, but I do know that you need a level 2 hammer to be able to get them.
Yeah. So, can we research our tools to, like, find stronger versions of them?
No, you have to research bug parts to do it, or like resources of whatever sort is how you find new recipes. And then also when you get raw science, you can go buy new crafting, like blueprints and whatnot with raw science. And so it all comes down to what I was saying. Here, let's sleep for the night real quick.
I can't be the only one
And then
feeling
there's a
tired.
place that I know that has some raw
Time to hit
science
the
and
hay?
a place where we can scan some things. That's not too far from here. But it's through the water, and the water spiders are terrible.
Feel that.
Okay.
Let me put some of this stuff away.
Oh yeah, good call. Oh, I got a lot of meat. Yeah, pebblet spear made. All right, ready?
Oh,
Let's go.
I should make a spear too.
I'll be waiting on a lily pad for you then. And hopefully it's
Just gonna.
daytime enough that
Oh.
the spiders aren't out.
Nice. Let's kill some stuff.
Let's kill some stuff. So don't swim too deep. That's where spiders come out. And then,
Okay.
oh, there's one right there toward the surface too. Oh, good, good. That's always wonderful. Gotta love spiders. How did you see me? Man, spiders think I'm delicious. That's really the bottom line. I just must be delicious. Oh, there is
I'm getting it.
one koi fish in there, and it is monstrous and will kill you in one hit. It is hilarious and majestic and absolutely ginormous. So, yeah, and you'll hear it like, there's like, roar, goes through the water. Take that, tadpole.
Where are we going? Oh, look at that tadpole. Jeez Louise.
Yeah. I'm killing some.
Where are we going? I came to this stick.
Up the stick, yeah, go up the stick, and then into that little pagoda thing. And there's a research station there.
We brought absolutely nothing to research. Though.
I grabbed a bunch of stuff on the way here. That's why I was stabbing, so we could research some tadpole meat and some water aphid or whatever it was that I just killed stuff. But there also should be some raw science around here somewhere. Did you get that?
It's up top. I don't know if I can reach it. Trying. Oh, did I get it? No.
Okay. Lily pad labs. What can we make with this?
Science.
Ooh, a pebblet dagger. All right. Slime lantern. That's good. Thin flops. What is that?
Oh, I got the
A
sign.
scientific
Nice.
breakthrough.
Let's do the acorn bits. What do we make of that? Boost juice. That'll be good stuff later. And water flea meat. There we go. Liquid gills. Oh, interesting.
What?
These are some new things for me that I've never seen before. I guess we've never analyzed water flea meat. Alright, now let's see if there's any... Okay, multi-story bases we can afford. That's it. That's all we can afford right now. Oh, and a torch upgrade, which isn't bad. There's fortified bases, pebblet foundations, which are like floors and whatnot. So I'm gonna go for now with. Actually, I think I'm gonna save for now. I don't know if there's anything particular we need right now. But since we're unpowered, why are these unpowered? How do we get power to these things? What is happening?
I don't know.
Frost.
You're the pro here. I'm just following you.
Okay. Well, we got some tadpole meat. We did some raw science stuff. Let's see. We got about 15 minutes left. What should we do? Well, do you want to try and like, build a spear or something and venture into that ant hill?
I have a spear.
Let's make it happen.
You could try it.
Yeah.
I feel totally unprepared.
Oh, perfect. Feeling bold. Let's make this happen.
I need to get
ant
some water
parts.
and food.
Oh, right. Because we rested for the night.
We need to like make a ramp into our fort over here from the water.
From the water, that's a good idea.
Oh wow, you just like climbed the side of that rock.
You know, I do what I do when I do what I do.
Didn't realize that.
Rub time.
I got them sick parkour skills. You know how it be.
Just close your eyes and imagine it's a
Eating this
food
bug.
powder.
Meals on wheels.
Oh, some juice. It's got the
Hey,
juice.
Fid.
He's got the juice.
There we go.
All right.
All right. So I have a spear. Let me make sure. Do I have
Flash.
armor?
Armor's,
make a-
clover armor's pretty easy to make.
Clover, poncho. Right, following you.
Right on. This is gonna go just fine. Everything's gonna be wonderful and not a problem at all.
Believe you?
It may be okay. We'll see. First of all, while we're here, I'll see if there's anything to scan. Just one thing real quick.
Science.
All right. Now we leap. Feeling froggy, so let's leap. So we are in an ant hill right now. It's just an ant tunnel. It's a minor one. There are some good resources down here, though.
Also, you're the only one with a torch because I definitely didn't.
That's a
bring one.
soldier
That's
ant.
fine.
Wow, can't really tell the difference from here.
So yeah, soldier ants are going to be here. They're scarier than normal ants.
Whoa! It's a giant!
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I fell down.
Good
All
one,
right.
Max.
It's on, too.
Stab him. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Get out of here, Andy.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to be fine. We're going to be just
go.
fine. Heck
Get
yes.
out of here.
Bring
Get
it
out
nonsense.
of here. Sturdy marble.
Yeah, another one that we need better resources for.
Scabby. Additional flavor scheme available.
Where'd you go?
Oh, wait. Is that? Yep, cool. The weird rocks like quartzite and marble and whatnot, they're used to upgrade your weapons. It can't turn them into a tier 2 weapon, but it can build like their durability and their damage and whatnot. Correct, man.
Get wrecked. Oh.
All right. What do we have here? Oh, just a pebble. Okay. All right. I think we're coming close to the other end, if I remember correctly, which also means that it's going to be a handful of soldier ants on the other side. But I mean, we've been. I don't think either of us have actually died, right? That needed to respawn died.
Me?
Either of us. I don't think we have. Yeah.
No, because I'm pretty sure you got me up.
Yeah. We're crushing it.
When I went down. We're pros.
We are pros.
This is where we
indeed.
came from, I think.
Yeah, sure. We're pros who backtrack on purpose, obviously.
Wait a second.
All right. Up top. There it is over here. Yeah. Come on. Where are you at? I know you're in here, ants.
Right here.
Bringing his nonsense in here. No, okay.
Yeah,
we got the easy way out. There were only a couple there. Awesome. Man, whenever you like loot the body and the like legs spread out with all the goo that hangs from it, that's a pretty visceral image there.
Pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Game rated. Well, that seems dangerous.
All right. So we did it. Good job. There's also some raw science up here. Let's see if we
I
can.
believed in us.
Yeah, and properly so. Success. No, don't fall. Oh, actually, it's okay because there's a stick over here. Just climb. Raw science is so there's what's called like in video gaming negative opportunity space where the developers create these giant areas and then they realize, oh wait a second, we didn't put anything over here. So raw science has been a good way to kind of make up for that negative opportunity space.
I'm feeling more sciencey already.
Yeah.
What is this? Wants me to build a trail marker here, but I don't have anything for it. Interesting.
What do you need?
I need sprigs. What was it? Sprigs, fibers, and clover leaves. I think that's all nearby.
I feel like that's something we can find.
Yeah. Fibers. There was like 3 of them.
We got a bunch of fibers.
Nice.
There's some sprigs.
Hey, Fid.
You got some sprigs. So now we just need the clover leaf.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, here's some sprigs.
Yeah. You got the stuff, man. Go make that happen.
Hey there, buddy.
What's up?
We'll
I was
try.
talking
Yeah.
to the ant Pete.
You go do that cool
Oh,
platforming
yeah, I knew
thing,
that.
and I'm gonna go scan these red ant parts and see if we can get some better weapon stuff.
Do it.
Okay. Oh no, right.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, that gave us some science.
Nice. And really, what more could you want out of life? Yeah, hopefully it's been long enough that I can scan something
Fell. Okay, that was fun.
here. You did it.
That was one way to get down.
All right. This, I think, gets us some good stuff.
Oh,
Science.
there's a bunch of spiders right there. Jeez Louise. The heebie-jeebies.
Both the heebies and the jeebies.
All right, now
No, dang it.
I don't know where you went.
I just went in the lab to scan some stuff real quick. All right.
I don't know where that entrance is though.
That's all right. I'm heading back to the base now. Because I want to respect your time, so I think we head back to the base. We call it. And we'll let you wrap it up. I'm not going to lie, though, man.
We'll try to find my way back to the base.
I believe in you. Can you see my marker? The meme?
I think so. I just got caught in a spider web. I'm good.
Okay, good.
We're doing it.
I was waiting
Oh,
for
there's
the...
some-
And now there's a spider.
There's a spider guarding some raw science. I'm going for it.
Run away!
Go,
I
go,
got it.
go, go!
Oh no, I fell.
Oh, no, I fell. Where are
Oh,
you?
another spider. I'm okay.
Oh, there you are. I see you over there.
We're doing it. Oh, there's a spider. Say hi.
That's
Say
a...
hi.
That's where I was looking for peplets last night, where I was saying, like, I know I'm in spider territory. There you are. You're making your way through, though, man. I can see it.
I did.
Congratulations.
There's a spider right on my tail. I'm leading him right to our base.
The
Hope
orb
that's okay.
weavers can't jump or climb, so if you just, like, get over a root, you should be just fine.
I was literally jumping from clover to clover.
You did it.
There we go.
Yay.
Dude, this was awesome, man.
That was awesome. And so, yeah, I was going to
This
say...
is a fun game, dude.
I was
like
going to
it.
say, I would not mind doing this with you again sometime. Like, just
Wouldn't
for
mind
fun,
that either.
just streaming and playing some Grounded. That'd be good times, man. I would be 100% willing to do that. Hey, before we call it here, why don't you tell us one more time about, well, let's start with LTN. Let us know, where can we find LTN, what you guys are doing, and what is some of your IRL stuff coming up?
Yeah, so if you want, I mean, our website is just lovethynerd.com. And then you can follow that up with almost anything you want, like lovethynerd.com/Twitch, lovethynerd.com/ Instagram, like wherever you are.
LoveThyNerd.com slash I just ate a bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah, exactly. Or actually, LoveThyNerd.com/community. That's going to give you like our Discord community, our Facebook community, all our socials, all of that good stuff. That's where you can go that. If you want to learn more about me and what it is that I do, LoveThyNerd.com/Luke and or Frost. Either one of those will work. And then, I mean, like I stream on Twitch and do all that cool stuff as well.
What's your
But all
Twitch
of that is on my LTN page. But if you go to Frostbite or IV on Twitch, that's how you can find me there.
Is it spelled like it's supposed to, or did you do any like weird gamer thing?
I mean, it's got a Y instead of an I.
There you go. See, you always got to ask.
And then the Roman numeral 4 at the end.
Got it. And then, of course, most importantly, man, tell us about Sojourn. Tell us if you guys got anything coming up, and what people can expect when they come in. What else can you tell us about Sojourn?
Oh yeah, so I mean, I would love, if you are in the area, I would love to see you. We are just across the river from Louisville, so if you just search for, pretty sure it's just like sojournnewalbany.com, but if you search Sojourn New Albany, you'll be able to find us. We meet every Sunday, and so if you want some fresh coffee, I'll make sure to have that ready for you. But we also have like our game nights are Thursdays, the third Thursdays of the month at the church there. And then we're also doing our next game night is going to be Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. The first Wednesday of the month is at it's called the Outpost. It is a community center here in town that we've partnered with. So we'll be playing games there as well.
That's awesome. Well, thanks again, Luke, man. I really appreciate you. Hope we can do this again sometime, whether it's Grounded or whatever else. This was a ton of fun, dude. Yeah, I'd love to do this again. To all of you who have been here, thank you so much. We love that each and every one of you are here, but just remember, there's a church out there that would love it if you were there. We'll see you guys next time.